A very good morning friends. आगे चलते हैं लेक्चर नंबर 7 की तरफ. इस लेक्चर में विल बी डूइंग इंक्रीजिंग एंड डिक्रीजिंग फंक्शन. तो सबसे पहले हम डिफाइन करेंगे व्हाट इज इंक्रीजिंग एंड डिक्रीजिंग फंक्शन. डेफिनेशन. A function fx is said to be monotonically increasing strictly increasing increasing function in interval AB if x1 x2 belongs to AB such that x1 less than x2, then f of x1 should be less than f of x2. In other words, a function fx is increasing function if f dash x is what? Greater than or equal to 0. A function fx is said to be monotonically strictly decreasing function in interval AB if x1 x2 belongs to AB such that x1 less than x2, then fx1 greater than fx2. In other words, a function fx is said to be decreasing function if f dash x is what? Less than or equal to 0. तो let us begin problems. अब problem शुरू करते हैं. Test whether the following functions are increasing or decreasing. Since fx is what? x cube minus 6x squared plus 12x minus 16. Differentiating with respect to x. F dash x is what? 3x squared minus 12x plus 12. 3 common. X squared minus 4x plus 4. 3 into x minus 2 squared. Since x minus 2 square is what? Greater than or equal to 0 for all x belongs to real number. Multiply 3 on both the sides. So 3 into x minus 2 square greater than or equal to 0 for all x belongs to real numbers. And this is nothing but f dash x is greater than or equal to 0 for all x belongs to real number. And what does this imply? Fx is increasing function for x belongs to R. Second example is, since fx is what? 2 minus 3x plus 3x square minus x cube. Differentiating with respect to x. So f dash x will be what? 0 minus 3 plus 6x minus 3x square. Minus 3 common. So plus x square minus 2x plus 1. Minus 3 into x minus 1 square. Since x minus 1 square is greater than or equal to 0 for all x belongs to real number. Now when we multiply by minus 3, inequality sign will change. Minus 3 into x minus 1 square will be less than or equal to 0 for all x belongs to real number. But this is nothing but f dash x. Less than or equal to 0 for all x belongs to R. This implies fx is decreasing function for x belonging to real. Fx is what? X minus 1 upon x. Differentiating with respect to x. F dash x is what? Here x is real number and x not equal to 0. 1 plus 1 upon x square. Since 1 upon x square is greater than 0 for all x belongs to real number. I add 1 on both the sides. 1 plus x square is what? Greater than 1 for all x belongs to R. So f dash x is what? Greater than 1. Now this is greater than 1 means it is 100% greater than 0 for all x. And x is not equal to 0 is given. You have to take care of that. This implies fx is is strictly increasing function for x belongs to r minus 0 because x is not equal to 0. Find the values of x for which the following functions are strictly increasing. Since fx is what? 2x cubed minus 3x square minus 12x. Differentiating with respect to x. So f dash x will be what? 6x square minus 6x minus 12. Since fx is what? A strictly increasing function. So f dash x will be greater than 0. So 6x square minus 6x minus 12 divided by 6 will get x square minus x minus 2 greater than 0. The factors are x minus 2, x plus 1. The critical points are so now we'll follow Weber method. This is number line minus 1 and 2. Plus, minus, plus. We want greater than 0 means positive. So x belongs to minus infinity to minus 1 union 2 to infinity. Following functions are strictly increasing. This is also increasing. Since fx is what? 3 plus 3x minus 3x square plus x cube. Differentiating with respect to x. So f dash x is what? 3 minus 6x plus 3x square. Since fx is a strictly increasing function, therefore f dash x is what? Greater than 0. So 3x square minus 6x plus 3 divided by 3 will give you what? X square minus 2x plus 1. And this is nothing but x minus 1 square. And this is already perfect square. So x is any real number minus singleton 1. And for increasing, it will be greater than or equal to go. In that case, entire real line will be there. fx is fx is x cube minus 6x square minus 36x plus 7. differentiating with respect to x. So f dash x will be 3x square minus 12x minus 36. Since fx is a strictly increasing function, therefore f dash x is what? Greater than 0. So 3x square minus 12x minus 36 divided by 3 will give you what? X square minus 4x minus 12 greater than 0. 6 minus 6, x plus 2 greater than 0. The critical points are draw a number line. The points are minus 2 then 6. Plus, minus, plus. So x belongs to, we want greater than 0, positive. Minus infinity to minus 2 union 6 to infinity. Find the values of x for which the following functions are strictly decreasing. Since fx is 2x cubed minus 3x squared minus 12x plus 6. Differentiating with respect to x. 6x squared minus 6x minus 12. Since fx is a strictly decreasing function, therefore f dash x has to be greater than, less than 0, decreasing. So 6x squared minus 6x minus 12 divided by 6 will give you what? X squared minus x. The factors are x minus 2, x plus 1. Therefore, the critical points are x is equal to 2 and minus 1. Draw a number line. Minus 1, 2. Plus, minus, plus. X belongs to minus 1 to 2. And then because it is less than 0, so negative part. Fx is what? X plus 25 by x squared. Differentiating with respect to x. So f dash x is what? 1 minus 25 by x squared. Since fx is strictly decreasing function. Therefore, f dash x is what? Less than 0. 1 minus 25 by x square. So, x square minus 25 less than 0. The factors are x minus 5. Or directly we can write this way. X square less than 25. So minus 5 less than x less than plus 5. So x belongs to minus 5 to plus 5. But minus 5 to plus 5, 0 lies. Minus singleton 0. Find the values of x for which the function fx is equal to this is increasing, second decreasing. Since fx is what? X cube minus 12x square minus 144x differentiating with respect to x. So f dash x is what? 3x square minus 24x minus 144. A part. Since fx is increasing function, therefore f dash x is what? Greater than or equal to 0. 3x square minus 24x minus 144 greater than or equal to 0. Divide by 3, so you get x square minus 8x minus 48 greater than or equal to 0. 12 for the 48, so x minus 12, x plus 4. The critical points are x is equal to 12, comma, for number line minus 4, 12. But here boundary points are also included because equal sign is there. Plus, minus, plus. For increasing, x belongs to minus infinity to minus 4, where minus 4 is included, union 12 to plus infinity. And second part B is what? Fx will be decreasing function if f dash x is what? Less than or equal to 0. So this time x belongs to minus 4 to 12. In this it is decreasing. Now next problem is what? Is strictly increasing and it's strictly increasing. Since fx is what? 2x cube minus 15x square minus 144x minus 7 differentiating with respect to x. f dash x is what? 6x square minus 30x minus 144. Number one, fx is strictly increasing if f dash x is what? Greater than 0. 6x square minus 30x minus 144 is what? Greater than 0. Divide by 6. So x square minus 5x minus 24 greater than 0. 8 is 24. So x minus 8 x plus 3 greater than 0. The critical points are minus 3. Draw a number line. Minus 3 and 8. This is minus 3, 8. Here boundary points are not included. Plus, minus, plus. For increasing, x belongs to minus infinity to minus 3 union 8 to infinity. B part is what? Fx is strictly decreasing. Decreasing. If f dash x is what? Less than 0. So x will lie in minus 3 to 8. In this interval, it is strictly decreasing. Same in next problem. Find values of x for which fx is equal to x upon x square plus 1. Differentiating with respect to x. So f dash x is what? U by v. V derivative of u minus 1 minus u into derivative of v is what? 2x plus 0 upon x square plus 1 the whole square. So f dash x is what? X square plus 1 minus 2x square. Which is 1 minus x square. Fx number 1, A. Fx will be strictly increasing if f dash x is 1 greater than 0. So 1 minus x square upon this is greater than 0. So 1 minus x square has to be greater than 0. Because delta is not always positive. 1 greater than x square. So x square less than 1. So this implies minus 1 less than x less than plus 1. So x belongs to minus 1 to plus 1. In this interval, it is what is strictly increasing. B part is what? Fx is strictly decreasing if f dash x is what? Less than 0. So 1 minus x square upon x square plus 1 the whole square. So 1 minus x square has to be less than 0. 1 less than x square. So x square greater than 1. This implies x is greater than 1 or x is less than minus. X belongs to 1 to infinity or x belongs to minus infinity to. So x belongs to minus infinity to minus 1 union 1 to infinity. Next is what? Show that fx is equal to 3x plus 1 upon 3x, increasing in 1 by 3 to 1 and decreasing in this interval. Since fx is what? 3x plus 1 upon 3x. Differentiating with respect to x. F dash x is what? 3 minus 1 upon 3x square. Since a part fx is increasing function if f dash x is what? Greater than 0. So 3 minus 1 upon 3x square greater than 0. So 3 greater than 3x square, 1 upon 3x square. So 9x square greater than 1. So x square greater than 1 by 9. So either x is less than minus 1 by 3 or x is greater than 1 by 3. So x belongs to what? X belongs to minus infinity to increasing, not strictly greater. So x belongs to minus infinity to minus 1 by 3 union 1 by 3 to infinity. But 1 by 3 to 1 is subset of this. Is a subset of 1 by 3 to infinity. Therefore, fx is increasing in 1 by 3 to 1. Is increasing in second B part is what? fx is decreasing if f dash x is less than or equal to 0. So it is minus 1 by 3 to plus 1 by 3. X will belongs to minus 1 by 3 to plus 1 by 3. Since 1 by 9 to 1 by 3 is subset of minus 1 by 3 to 1 by 3. So this implies fx is decreasing in one by 9 to 1 by 3. Show that fx is equal to x minus cos x is increasing for all x. Since fx is equal to x minus cos x, differentiating with respect to x, f dash x is what? 1 plus sin x. Since minus 1 less than or equal to sin x less than or equal to 1, therefore 0 less than or equal to 1 plus sin x 2. So 0 less than or equal to f dash x less than or equal to 2. This is true for all x. So this implies f dash x is what? Greater than or equal to 0 for all x. This implies fx is increasing function for all x. Thank you very much. There are no secrets to success. It is the result of preparation, of hard work and learning from failure. सफलता का कोई मंत्र नहीं है. ये कहां से आता है? ये है आपकी तैयारियों से, हार्डवर्क से और अपनी असफलता से सीखे हुए चीजों से. इसलिए जब भी असफल हो तो उससे कुछ न कुछ सीखने की कोशिश करो और हार्डवर्क करो और तब तक मत रुको जब तक कि सफलता आपके कदम न चूम ले. थैंक यू वेरी मच.